Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jordan, the Millionaire Millennial. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can sell other people's products for a profit on Amazon. So I'm not going to beat around the bush, guys. Let's jump right into my computer and I'm going to show you the program that I use to find a ton of different products, other people's products that I sell online. And I actually do this. This isn't just me making something up, but you don't actually have to make your own products. You can just sell other people's. And so, like I said, let's jump right into my computer and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here I am in a program called Tactical Arbitrage, okay? And what Tactical Arbitrage does is it looks through retail sites, okay? Retail sites from all over the world. I can look at sites in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Germany, Japan, Spain. Okay, I can look at all different stores. We're talking, almost every store that I've ever heard of, I can look through. And so what I'm going to do with this program is look through all of those stores, look through every single product that they have, and find products that I can buy cheaply on those stores. Okay, so I'll buy them online. I won't actually have to go to the store. I'll buy them online, have them shipped to either me, or what I do is I've actually hired a warehouse to store those products and prepare those products and ship them to Amazon. So I don't actually have to deal with the products myself. But if you're just starting out, you can have these shipped to your house, you put some labels on them and ship them right to Amazon, okay? So what's really powerful about this program is it's all automated, all right? So I don't actually have to go to the website and search through every single page trying to find products. What this will do is it will look at every single product individually and compare it to its price on Amazon and its sales velocity to see if it's a good product to sell. So right now I'm going to run you through exactly how I use Tactical Arbitrage to find products and hopefully set you up so that you too can find some pretty good products. So I'm in the United States, I'm going to source from the United States and I'm going to sell on Amazon.com. Notice if you're in another country, you can sell on all sorts of different platforms of Amazon, but I'm in the US, so I'm going to source in US and sell on .com. Now here comes the fun part. Here's the website list. You can see how long it is, all right? So we can source from all of these different websites. I mean, there's tons of websites on here, okay? So I'm not gonna get into how many there are. There's a lot, okay? But let's just pick one that we can use to source from. Let's go with blink.com, all right? So notice we can use a UPC search, and that means that we can actually exactly match the product on Amazon. So some of these only have, notice here, bits and pieces only has title search, but we can use UPC search for an exact match. It doesn't mean that the title searches don't work. It just means you might find some products that aren't an exact match, all right? So we do want to, at least for the first time, let's use a UPC match just so we can be exact. Now, here's where you would put in your category. But what I like to do is I like to go down here and click Use Easy Bulk. All right, and what Easy Bulk does is instead of having to pick the category, all I have to do is go over here and I can just do this little drop down and pick the category, okay? So I don't know what C is as far as a category, but let's search for electronics. All right, so I'll pick electronics and click Add to Bulk. Okay, so Add to Bulk, and then let's do health and fitness. Oh, I gotta clear this. This is actually already full. So let me clear it from the last search I did. I filled it up already. So you can only have 500 total subcategories. So electronics, that adds 133 subcategories, right? Because under electronics, we can pick all of these different categories as well. Okay, so but we're gonna include every category in electronics. And let's include every category in health and fitness. Let's include every category in home and garden. Let's include every category in toys and baby, and let's include every category in more. Okay. So now we've included pretty much everything. I didn't include clothing and accessories or whatever C is because I don't really like to sell clothes, just me personally, but if you want to sell clothes, be my guest. So now we've bulk added all of the categories that we want. So what we're going to do now is we're going to search through blink.com and we're going to search through every category on their site. Excluding clothing and whatever C is, okay? So it's a lot of products, okay? So it's a lot of products we're gonna be searching through. Now what's great is you come down here to filters, right? And this is where the fun really starts. I know I said the fun started up here when you pick the store, but this is where it gets really cool because what we can do is we can add reductions. So I like to use a website called Top Cashback. So let's actually go to Top Cashback real quick, and let's look for Blink. All right, blink.com, here it is. And you can see we get 3% cash back from blink.com. Okay, so what I'm going to do in tactical arbitrage here is I'm going to come down and put 3%. All right, and I've also got a cashback credit card for 2%. Okay, so that will include into our profit. All right, so when it does a profit calculation, it will actually include that. So I really like that. All right, and then under remove, I like to remove products that have a 30-day rank of over 70,000. Now, this is my personal opinion. If you want to remove products that are ranked over something more, now obviously on Amazon, if you don't already know, the lower the rank, the more sales the product gets. Okay, and I like to take an average because in my opinion, averages are better than instantaneous. And so what we're going to be doing is we're only going to look at products that are ranked 70,000 or lower. Okay, which means they're going to be selling a lot of units per month. I'm not going to bore you with all of the other things that you can filter out. This is really the only one that I do here. Okay, and then source titles. You can remove certain products that have specific words in the titles. I don't do any of that. Costs, okay, this will be your cost to prepare it. So if you're using a third-party prepper like I am, it costs me $1 for standard products and it costs me $1.50 for oversized. And typically, it costs me about 30 cents to ship per pound to Amazon, right? So I will pay shipping from the retailer to my warehouse, and then I will pay shipping from my warehouse to Amazon. And it'll cost me 30 cents to ship from my warehouse to Amazon. Okay, so that's what this number is. Now, if you don't have a warehouse, you're just starting out, like I did. I started selling stuff out of my house. I had things shipped to my house, and then I would prepare them myself and ship them. And that's how everybody gets started, all right? No one jumps into having a warehouse right away. But either way, this is a pretty good estimate, okay, as far as what it costs to ship. Now, if you're not using a warehouse, you probably won't be paying these, so you can just leave these blank. And then under profit and ROI, this is another good part. So we only want to keep the product in the list if our gross profit is at least $5, maybe $3, maybe $1, maybe it doesn't matter. I'll say $2. Actually, no, let's say $1. All right. Now, you might be a lot more picky than me, especially when you're starting out. When I started out, I went for things that profited maybe at least $5, and then the ROI was maybe like 70 or 80%. But today, I like to sell products that sell a lot more, even though the profit is a little lower. So I'll say $1, and then I'll say something like 40% ROI. Okay, so that's just what I use personally, but feel free to change any of these filters as you seem fit. And then under other filters, doesn't really matter. I don't really do any of these except for maybe this one. What this filter will do is if it finds the match in the store you're looking for, but it finds it for a cheaper price somewhere else, it'll include that in the list, which is really cool. And then one thing I actually forgot, under remove, we definitely want to remove this one here. So this is remove if Amazon is also a seller and now in stock. And so what that means, if Amazon is currently selling the product, we don't even want to look at it, right? Because we do not want to compete with Amazon on their own platform, okay? So we're going to disclude all of those products. We're going to have all of the products that Amazon is currently selling removed. And then once you have all your filters, you can actually save it, so you don't have to constantly fill this out every time that you want to do a new search. And then once that is done, then you click the search button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click the search button here, and what you'll see is that the search has now begun. All right, it's going through a bulk row. Right now it's looking through this particular category. It has checked 3, 4 products, and it has found 0 so far. Okay, so what I like to do, since this usually takes quite a bit of time, is I'll set this up, in the afternoon or at night, and the next day I'll come back and I'll look through all of the products. And while I'm looking through those products, I'll set up another search at like either a different website or a different category or whatever, while I'm going through the products that I've found. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit until we find some products, and then we're going to go through them. Alrighty, so coming back, we've already got 18 products added. It's only been like 5 minutes or something like that. So let's go look at these products. In order to do that, what we're going to do is click View Data. All right, when we click that, we click here. It'll open up a new tab, and this is where all of the products that it's found are going to show up. All right, so you can see we get 18 of 20,000, which is the max, and they're all right here. All right, so we can just scroll through all of them and see if there's any good ones. All right, so for example, let's look at this. Right, this is I think a headset or headphones, and so we're going to click the little fork button. It's going to open two new tabs. One of them is going to be Amazon, which you'll see right here, with the product information. Okay, so it's selling for $34.44 right here on Amazon, and we can buy it from Blink for $16.59. All right, and this is the same product. As you can see, this is the LG Tone Pro HBS 770 wireless stereo headset. Okay, so same product here. We should be able to buy these. Now notice it says 2 left. This is something that Blink does all the time. They actually do have more, but they only want us to buy 2. All right, so we'll buy 2 of these, right? And then we'll ship them in to Amazon to sell them. And then we'll go on to the next product. All right, here's another product right here. This is an OtterBox that we can buy for $10, and then we can sell it on Amazon for what appears to be almost $25, okay? So that's another one. And what's really cool about Tactical Arbitrage is if you click this little heart here, it'll put it into its own folder. So you can go through, and what I do is I'll make a to buy folder, and I'll put everything that I want to buy into the same folder. Okay, and then also on here, if I scroll over, see right here it says quantity. I can say, okay, I want to buy, let's say I want to buy 10 of these. All right, and then it'll actually show the price to buy 10 of them right here. So it would cost me about $100 if I wanted to buy 10 of these OtterBoxes, but then I would sell them for over $250. And I'm making $8 per unit. So if I were to buy 10, I would profit about $80. Okay, so that's just how you do it. And so it's kind of as simple as that. There's some things that are gated, brand gated or category gated, but there's plenty of products that aren't gated. So there's a ton of stuff to sell on here. And here's one from Walmart, right? Even though we were searching Blink, this one was cheaper at Walmart, and so it's going to show us the Walmart listing, right? This is another OtterBox. So we can buy this for $9.94, and it sells for over $30. And so it looks like we will actually profit $14 or 142% ROI. So these are some pretty good products that I found. I'll probably actually end up buying some of these myself to sell. So what you can do is you can actually get Tactical Arbitrage for a whole week for just $1. And so during that week, you can find a ton of products to sell. I mean, if you were actually avidly searching for a whole week, I mean, I found all these products in 5 minutes, right? So imagine what you could find in a whole week. And so once you find all those products, then you can buy them all and sell them. So if you want, you can actually get Tactical Arbitrage for a whole week for just $1. All right, so I think that's totally worth it. You can try out the whole program, get everything for just $1. But just think about all the products you could find in 1 week. I mean, I found all these in 5 minutes. So imagine what you can find in a single week. I know you could find thousands and thousands of products, probably more products than you could even afford to buy. And so that's kind of the idea with this program. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.